Hello, everybody, and welcome to Classically Trained, a series where we talk about movies, video games, and pretty much any other thing we really want to talk about. I am one of your many hosts, Black Oni Baka, and by my side, as always, is your shadow.
What's up, Bonnie? How are you?
I'm doing good. Outside of this, moving is killing me. My setup is just bad. Never move. Never move. But how's life treating you? How's the New Year's been with you?
Well, it's been pretty good so far.
Just so far, nothing new, no new video games, no nothing.
I got a new PS4 controller, so I no longer have a broken one.
Oh, see, there you go. That's something to talk about. Who gave you that? Your wife?
Oh yeah, my
Girlfriend?
girlfriend did. Yep,
Hey,
yep.
that's what's up. That's what's up. She a gamer too, or no?
Oh yeah, she mostly plays Mario games though.
Ah, so she's more classically trained. Oh, no.
But she rages though quite a bit. It is hilarious though.
Oh, that's awesome. I love seeing people just fucking rage and playing video games, breaking stuff and everything like that.
Dude, if I would have had this hooked up earlier, if we were doing this earlier, you would have heard her in the mic.
Just would have heard her in the background just destroying stuff.
Oh, she just rages like, oh my goodness, you. Yeah, yeah. Stuff I'm not gonna repeat right now.
That's awesome. But hey viewers, this video is going to be a little bit different today just because I don't have my full setup complete. So it's just going to be trailers. There's not going to be any camera footage of me or anybody else just for that particular reason. But let's kickstart this program with Bright. Will Smith, latest movie on Netflix about a police officer, and he ends up having a partner as an orc. Well, an orc as a partner, as I should say, in this mystical fantasy training day meets Lord of the Rings type ordeal. And yeah, let's I'm gonna keep my opinions at the very end. But Shadow, what's your opinion of this movie? Because yeah, what's your opinion?
Okay, first of all, like it's a really good concept. It really is, but I think they really dropped the ball with it. In all honesty, really good story, but dropped the ball with it. Just too much was going on in that movie.
No, I can definitely agree with you. There was a lot going on. It sort of felt, I don't know if any of the viewers or just you in particular ever seen The Warrior. Let me rephrase that. The Warriors, 1975-ish movie that came out. And I just sort of felt that was sort of the real idea of what the movie was, that it's pretty much running and running and running and running. But for me, the movie lost its identity when they started to about 45 minutes in, not 45, about an hour into it, where they have to take the girl back to the tree to heal her. That's where it sort of lost me, because I was like, first of all, why is this woman just deathly sick after using the wand for the very first time, which they did not explain in the movie? And then, why are they just going to change ideas and plans halfway through the movie? They're getting shot at, people are dying left and right, and then all of a sudden, we have to save her, even though our plan was to get out of the city. And yeah, it went downhill from there. But
Yeah.
you want to say something?
And then he's like, I believe we're in one of those kind of prophecy moments.
Oh, right. Oh, that whole killing scene. I mean, these are spoilers. The whole scene with the orcs beating them up and everything like that, and then the whole prophecy and all this other type of jazz and getting brought back to life, and then he finally becomes a full-blood orc. I was just all like, really? I was all like,
Oh, this is
I'm
just so
done.
much was going on. They just did not have proper storytelling in it.
No, they didn't. It was just all over the place. It started off really, really good. It really did. It started off really good. And then, like, when they just got captured by the orcs, I think that's sort of when it went just completely downhill. But the action scenes were on point.
Oh, yes, they.
What's up?
Honestly, yeah, the action points were. Oh, the action. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, I can't even talk. You know what I'm trying to say.
But the action was definitely on point in the movie. I love the universe of it. I believe it's based off of a book or a comic book series, graphic novel, one of those two. I don't know off the top of my head right now, but it's definitely based off of something with a lot of lore into it, and it was just executed badly. I mean, Will Smith normally doesn't make bad movies or participate in bad movies, aka Wild West, but I mean he this movie though, I
This
like
is
it,
just
but I
one of them
don't.
bad movies that he does, man. Like this is just the like very few ones that he's done.
Right, this is one that we probably just gonna have to sweep up underneath the carpet for Will Smith's resume. It's just this never happened. Like Wild Wild West and Men in Black 3. You know, it just never happened. But
The title of the movie might be Bright, but it was a blight on his career.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh, shots fired. But they did announce over the last couple of days. They did announce that Netflix will be doing a part 2 to Bright, which would be interesting since how Bright ended. So I'm a little bit confused of how they can even pull a part 2 out. I mean, do you have any opinions on that?
They're gonna have to at least do some kind of story.
Well, any story is better than the first story, right?
Yeah, we said the same thing about Destiny 2, and look how that turned out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shots fired all over the place right now, man.
We're just burning down fucking forests in here. Just burning bridges left and right. Oh my
Just being
gosh.
honest, though.
Yeah, that's true. We are being 100% honest on this. But man, I just wish Will Smith needs to get his shit together. Personally, I mean, his son's doing very good with his rapping and his bottled water. I don't know if you've ever came across that box water.
Nope.
Pretty good. His wife is doing very, very good with acting as Fish Mooney on Gotham. You know, she's doing bomb. His daughter is doing bomb as hell too. She has her little acting career and dress line going on. But Will Smith apparently just can't get his stuff together with his movies, at least this particular movie. I mean, what was his last movie that he participated in? I forgot. What was it, that zombie movie that he was in?
Oh, there was another one too. It was about the NFL concussions. The doctor that was a good movie though. He was in that, and that was a really good movie.
Really? I don't
Yeah,
recall watching
dude.
that movie.
Yeah. I'll have to get it from my girlfriend and put it up. Should tell you
But
the
that was a
name
good
of it.
movie. I mean, he's
Yeah, dude,
had
it was
some
really good.
he's had some good movies, but just hopefully this isn't the end of Will Smith. Let's just say that. Or yeah, let's just say that because well, I got nothing else to say. Will Smith, step your fucking game up, bro. Get a better director or something. You a man of millions and millions of dollars. If the script is bad and you read it, you need to fucking tell somebody, all right? You need to tell somebody. Just tell somebody. You got enough power in this world to say something. But let's just roll. Let's just end this topic. Let's roll right into what did I say? Fortnite? Was gonna talk about Fortnite? Fortnite in its many updates over the past couple of weeks. Actually, past month. The most recent one is the Silent Pistol update, but that came with a plethora of other updates as well. I mean, I haven't had a chance to play with the Silent Pistol update due to me moving, but tell me about it, Shadow. How are you liking it?
It's good. The aim on it is really good, and I personally think it's using the new aim mechanics that they're going to be coming out with in the playtest in the new in one of the limited time playlists. Don't know when it's coming out, but they will bring it out. I honestly think it's using that because, like, if the person's not moving, you're right on top of them. None of your shots miss, and if you lead the shot while they're running, you hit them. Like the cone of accuracy doesn't affect it.
Nice. And apparently they had this this other new update that you told me about. What is it called again? It is called the Battle Pass, which came on December 14th with that update. And you said the Battle Pass is sort of some new particular feature where sort of like you pay $10 and you get a whole bunch of armor. And then if you get to like level 7, you said, within that Battle Pass, you get pretty much all your money back in virtual bucks, obviously, or V-Bucks is what they call it. But you get a whole bunch of night outfits and gliders and stuff like that. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's 70 tiers to it.
70 tiers, not 7. I
Yeah.
apologize.
They said it's like you can actually complete it all with like 180 hours of gameplay. You
Oh
can get
my
all the way
god.
to tier 70. Like I'm on level like I think it's 50 something, dude. And I'm only on tier 25.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But I
Yeah.
mean, you get bonus experience, and your friends also get bonus experience from you having the battle pass as you go up the tiers.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you get some stuff. I believe the items I'm looking at it right now. The items that you can get is Fortnite outfits, which are night outfits. You got 3 of them. You have a pulse pickaxe, Royal X glider, get down glider, ACDC pickaxe, pulse axe, plus 65 more items that you can unlock, unlocking from 1 to 70. You said, but let's talk about these new mechanics that you simply brought up, the new aim mechanics that they're going to be introducing to all the weapons. You said that you feel that the pistol has the new aim mechanics just because the cone of accuracy is better and just the all around handling of the gun is better. Is that correct?
Yeah, like if you've ever used a sniper, it's more it's projectile based, whereas like a Scar, AR, burst rifle, and all that are hit scan right now. The new silenced pistol seems like it's projectile based. In all honesty,
Okay, so what do you mean by projectile based for all the people that are, not really literate in the ways of game mechanics and weapon and stuff like that?
so with projectile, you'll have to lead your shots to catch a person running, like with the sniper rifle. It also goes by distance, how far away you are, and bullet drop off, like drop off of the bullet from distance and stuff. That's how it works.
Okay, all right. And you feel that this particular gun just totally neglects all that and it's just 100% more accurate, correct?
Yes.
That sounds like a plus. I mean, Fortnite has been on their way up ever since they introduced the what is it, battlegrounds mode or whatever the world they call it. They
Battle
are,
Royale.
yeah, battle royale. Sorry, I'm thinking PUBG, and as you see, I haven't. Yeah. Anyway,
We'll talk about PUBG on a later date because
oh
I haven't
no.
played it much on Xbox, and a little bit I have. It's very clunky right now.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on that. I haven't played it,
We'll
but
talk about it at a later date. So yeah.
right. Oh my gosh, don't you? Yeah. Why you bring that up then if we not gonna talk about it?
You said
But
about Battle PUBG. You said you were thinking about it. So yeah.
yeah. But they also too on December 13th they added a bunch of holiday patches, which was pretty epic, from the interface to the inventory system to all around highlights. It seems that December 13th they added back in the 50-man solo and the 12 group squads as well, which is definitely a big plus, as well as a bunch of other fixes to the game, weapon balances, adding more scopes to the weapon, burst weapons, legendary weapons, UI, bug fixes, audios, performances, pretty much everything. I'm going to leave a link in the description if y'all guys want to read up on all these, updates and patches and everything like that. But
Well, they still have the audio glitch in there where it doesn't create a sound when someone's near you. Like sometimes you won't hear the person near you.
they still have that in there and they still haven't fixed it. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, that's still in there.
That kind of sucks, but I mean, that's sort of, I mean, it can be game breaking, but that's sort of a minor thing, but it definitely has to be fixed soon because if they want to be
I
taken
agree.
serious, you got to have that audio on point. But overall of Fortnite in its current state, how do you feel about it?
It's a really good game. Like for being free to play, and it's still basically in development for the most part. It's really good.
Yeah, I can't deny I did have fun playing that with you guys, even though I was pretty much getting just, face rolled left and right all over
You
the
just had
map.
you had bad RNG there on those games. Don't worry though, we'll make it up. We'll make it up.
Yeah, we'll definitely make it up. And also, too, Shadow just told me that apparently you don't need PlayStation Plus to actually play Fortnite. All you need is just simply a PlayStation 4, pretty much, which I didn't know. That was sort of one of the reasons why I didn't play Fortnite as much, or at least haven't played Fortnite as much, just because I'm not very fond of the. I spend $400 on a console, and then I have to spend $50 a year on the internet. as well as paying for my internet. So it's kind of a reason why I really don't gravitate towards consoles in itself. But now I can. He can show me the ways of awesomeness, and we can hopefully, you know, rip up on some people. You gonna teach me in the ways, old Padawan?
I believe I'd be the Jedi Master and you'd be the Padawan.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm
Or would you
sorry.
prefer we be Sith instead of Jedi?
Yeah,
Because
I think
Sith.
Sith rolls a little bit better. You know, fell on my Star Wars thing, but I like the Sith a little bit
Shame on
better.
you.
They,
Shame. Shame.
shame. Oh dear lord. But no, Sith is definitely much better. You know, it's either you go to the top or you die. That's pretty much the only way. It's the way you
You
got to
know
do
it.
it. But all right, let's go right into it since we're talking about new updates and everything like that. Let's go right into our other topic, which is going to be one of the biggest announcements this week, or at least over the last couple of weeks, Monster Hunter World. Have you had time to play this game? I know you got a PlayStation 4.
I haven't played it. I have not played it.
Oh man, you're missing out. I did a whole live stream of it. It's fun, but this was the first beta. Apparently they've had another beta which I didn't participate in, and then they announced that they're going to do a third beta before the launch, which is awesome.
Yeah, you should have fun because it's open to all. You don't need PlayStation Plus for it.
Oh, that's awesome. Even though I bought PlayStation Plus just for this game, so I could actually play it for free. But in a
So who
sense,
knows? I might try and play it with you, man. Because it'll be 6 p.m. your time.
right? I mean, it's a fantastic game. I've been waiting for so long for Monster Hunter to come back to the big boy consoles because it's been on the Wii and it's been on thousands of handhelds over the last like 10 years. Ever since the first Monster Hunter, I've been waiting so long for this game to come back to the big boy consoles, and finally it's here and it looks beautiful. It really does. The game mechanics in there are a little bit wonky, at least in beta. Combat system is a little bit wonky too, but it's kind of normal. You really can't really polish up the mechanics. I wouldn't say mechanics. You can't polish up the action in the game just because there's so many things that you can hit flying around, different combos, blah 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 blah. But overall, the game is fantastic. But let's talk about this new trailer that they announced. Have you seen the trailer?
Yes, I have.
All right, so break it down. What you like about this new trailer, bruh?
Okay, so for the first time ever in Monster World, you see two elder dragons fighting.
Oh yeah, that was awesome because normally when you play any of the previous Monster Hunter games, you have they're normally in segregated areas, where you don't see them. You fight one isolated, then you go into another one, fight one isolated. This one is different, dude. That fight scene though, the little shortcut fight scenes are pretty.
Yeah,
were
that
pretty
that
boss.
was awesome. That was nice to see. Now I wonder if you hit the face both of them at the same time.
Dude, that would suck.
Oh, dude! Like, could you imagine it being like a fight to the death between all the three of you?
Oh, dude, that would
Start attacking
blow
each other,
chunks.
Like, you come in, beat them up a little bit, they toss you out, start beating each other up and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, that would just be Elder Dragons, period, are difficult alone, let alone two of them together. Ah, dude, you and your party, I think, would just give up, just throw in the towel.
Maybe just wait for one to kill each other and
yeah.
pick up the scraps.
That is absolutely true, but would you still be able to get the items if that happened, though? I mean,
It's a good question.
I
I mean,
mean,
maybe if you do enough damage to one before it dies, and possibly could.
yeah, that is a possibility. But the two Elder Dragons fighting, that was boss. As well as they announced I want to say the half dead zombie. I want to say dragon or something like that at the very very end of the trailer, which was
The one that looked really scary.
yeah, that
Yeah.
one was
Oh, that's
crazy.
so, dude. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it came out of the like the all the broken bones and everything, and then when it yelled, it has like three mouths inside of one. I was like, "What the world is that?"
Can you imagine what you're gonna like? How hard that's gonna be to beat?
Yeah, I could just. I'm just thinking about it. It's like one of these things have to be like raids where you need like a group of people. I mean, like a massive, massive groups of people to do it. I don't know. They're designed for dragons is over the top. That's the reason why I love Monster Hunter so much. It's just great. I could,
Their dragons look awesome.
yeah, they do. And just think about too, if you kill that, what type of armor you're gonna get from those bones and materials. Oh, dude, just skadoosh in the pants.
Could you imagine what type of weapons you could make from it?
Right? Oh my gosh, dude, that would be great. Just have like one of those, have like the big Buster sword that just transforms into the axe, and have it textured of like the zombie dragon or whatever it's called. Oh my god, dude, that would be great.
Could you imagine making a huge sword out of one of the teeth of it?
Oh, dude, that would be awesome, dude. Jones and Ford right now. I need my fix. I need my fix right now. Oh, dude, it's as well as too. They announced a couple of new biomes in there. The main one biome was the what is it, the lava pit, or I can't think of the name. It was like the mountain lava region or something like that. I mean, in the trailer you'd be able to see it, where it's just a lot of fire, brimstone, lava everywhere, as well as they have a cold biome within that as well, which is pretty interesting in itself, since you don't really have cold areas in Monster Hunter. I mean, you've played some of the other ones, right, Shadow?
Nope.
No, you've never played any of them at all?
Never played any of them.
Oh man. Okay, so there's never really been cold biomes in the game, or at least cold areas in the game. It's mainly just been tropical areas with a lot of fire and stuff like that. You know, you're kind of standard. So having this new style of biome is going to be a little interesting, just because what type of creatures are going to be living in there? That's going to be the real big thing. So you see like ice glaciers and everything, and sort of like the guy breaking the ice glaciers and the crystals and everything like that. It's just going to be interesting to see what type of creatures will be living in this particular area. As well as they announced the first DLC, which will be free, and it's going to be Devil Joe. If you were watching a live stream, it was at the beginning. If you end up watching it on YouTube, it's going to be at the very, very end. What's your opinion on Devil Joe?
It looks interesting though, seriously.
Devil Joe, it kind of reminds me of like a small T-Rex with this like little gimpy arms, but its mouth is just like massive with teeth and rocks, and it's interesting. It's interesting, but due to the fact that it's a DLC, it's not going to be a top tier. It's not going to be anywhere near the Elder Dragon. So difficulty wise, it's not going to be that difficult, at least my particular opinion on it. As well as the biome that it's in, from what from what I saw in it, it fights like this. If you ever played the beta, if you ever seen the beta, the level 1 monster, which is the easy monster, it's at the very, very beginning in the tropical area, and it has that particular monster in its mouth, so I'm guessing it's in that particular biome. So it's going to be at the very start, at least what I'm getting from the trailer, and I don't think it's going to be that difficult. But coming down to the armors and everything, oh, dude, I'm looking. I just want this game now.
You just can't wait to start getting all that sweet loot and gear, and
No.
just start everything.
No, dude, I just want the game. I mean, 2 games this month is coming out. One we'll be talking about later, and this game. I mean, but the sad thing is my child's going to be born on that day, so...
Oh, rip the games.
Right, there's going to be no video games for him. I'm going to have to leave my wife at home and go buy some video games. I mean, hey babe, I'm gonna leave you at the hospital right quick. I gotta go get my Monster Hunter game on. You can take care of the baby, right? You don't need me. All right.
I can just see it now. You'll bring it like you'll bring one of your computer monitors and your console with you.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Like, okay, you gonna have a baby? Babe, can you please quiet down? We're having a baby. I'm trying to play.
Right? Be sitting there in the delivery room and everything on my monitor. Hey, can
Oh,
you
we're
stop pushing?
terrible.
Can you stop pushing just for a couple minutes? I gotta kill this monster right quick. Hold on, and I can't pause the game.
This isn't one of those games you can pause, babe.
Dude, it's gonna be difficult, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing this game. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going into it. A lot of it is speculations, just because of the fact that we really don't know until we actually fully get our hands on the game. Which I will definitely be playing this game, whether it's coming out on whether it be on PC or the station. I haven't really decided just yet. It just sucks that the place that the PC version is going to be delayed because they want to fix the console version first.
They delayed it until August.
Yeah, which I'm kind of butthurt about, but I respect them for doing that just because they wanted to make it a good port instead of a bad port like most of the games do. They rush it out, especially with the fails that are going around in video game companies, aka EA, and Ubisoft hasn't failed recently, but Ubisoft was one of the big ones back in the day too.
Yeah, the Division was pretty bad up until the new update, the new patch 1.8. Have yet to try it, but I'm going to.
I've yet to try it either. You want to know something? Speaking on the Division, just to go off in a little segue, I have that game and I haven't spent more than 10 hours playing that game.
I guess you have it for PC like always.
No, dude, I actually got it for consoles.
Xbox?
Yeah, I got it for the Xbox. Dude.
Oh shit, dude! You have to play with Omega and I. The twins play it too.
Yeah,
dude.
I gotta play. I haven't put more than 10 hours into that game though. It was
Dude,
just so bad on launch.
I'm gonna be getting it soon, so we'll have to. We'll have to get.
I have to jump up on that.
Get a squad going. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. But on the topic of Monster Hunter, is there anything that you want to particularly put in, like your particular opinions of the trailer or any of footage that you particularly saw over the last couple weeks?
Well, they're actually going to increase the time limit on the missions from 20 to 50, and then they're they're decreasing the lives from 9 to 3.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, I've read that and saw that in the video as well. They're going to be doing that. I think that's a plus. I think that's a really big plus.
Does that mean the base damage, like the damage you do, is going to be higher then? Well, just by a little bit. Doesn't have to go up by much.
I mean, particularly in my opinion, the base damage needs to be fixed in general. I'm sorry to say. If I got a, top tier weapon and I'm hitting only for like 5, I wouldn't even say 5, like 20, 30 damage. What is a low tier weapon going to be doing to these monsters? I mean,
1.
God no, right? And it's very hard to dictate if the monster is going to die. So, I mean, a time limit on the thing is great that they extended it. Now, the lives, I can agree. Having 8 lives 8 party lives sort of takes away the fun of the game. So cutting it down to 3 makes it a little bit more wow, I can't even speak. You're going to be more cautious while playing.
Definitely going to make sure your inventory is full of healing items.
That is correct. You're going to be on your P's and Q's with 3 lives instead of 8. 8, you can just run in there and just don't give a fuck. And just start
do as much damage, die, and then like when you get down to about 4 lives, that's when you can start being cautious.
Correct.
Compared to the 3.
And it brings a lot of difficulty into the game too, especially when facing against the Elder Dragons. Just in case if you have like 2 of those Elder Dragons, going at it, and you got to kill 1 for a mission. I mean, having 8 lives during that particular thing would be pointless. Having 3 makes it perfect. It's a very dangerous atmosphere when you only have 3 lives.
It definitely brings a sense of difficulty to it too.
Oh yeah, it's definitely difficulty. He's like, hey man, you can't be dying. You're not in my backpack today. I'm gonna have to boot your ass. But any other thing that you want to talk about of this game? Like anything we haven't brought up just yet?
Nothing that we haven't brought up.
Nothing. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else about this game. I'm looking forward to it. I think it comes out January 25th or the 26th.
I'm not too sure on the exact date, but it definitely is this month.
Yeah, it's coming out later this month, and it's like I said, it's one of the games that I want to get my hands on this month. Will I get my hands on it? Probably won't, just because my child's going to be born around this time. But I will be still doing some in-depth views about it and watching a lot of footage on this game just so I can keep up, with everything. Love the game, love Monster Hunter, happy that it's coming back. Just ecstatic. Can't wait for it to come out. But let's go right into our last topic of the game. Well, last topic of the show. Ugh.
The game.
The game.
What game are we playing?
Dude, I don't know what game we play. I'm not playing anything. I haven't touched a video game in a couple weeks. Fucking jonesing right now, man. You ever seen a crackhead without its crack?
Do you really want me to answer that?
No, that was no, you keep that to yourself.
Oh man. Oh, you gotta love that.
Right, but the game that we're going to be talking about is one of the games that is later coming out this month. Really big following behind it ever since it showed its face at I think E3, or was it the Japanese gaming convention? I think E3 was first, right?
Yeah, I think E3 is before Tokyo Game Show.
Okay. Well, I said Japanese. Wow.
Yo shit.
Yeah, I'm just feeling all over the place today. But anyway, showed this face at E3, and it totally went apeshit. As well as they had a couple of world tournaments for it already, even though the video game's not out. At least not out in America. The game that we're talking about is Dragon Ball FighterZ. One of the games I'm definitely hyped for. Apparently over the past couple of weeks that I've been moving, they decided to announce more characters, which I didn't know about, and I'm very upset about. The characters that they announced were Ultimate Gohan, Kid Buu, Gotenks, Beerus, and Goku Black and Hit. Now, a lot of these characters are from the Buu Saga and Dragon Ball Super. Now, I'm a big Dragon Ball Super fan. How about you?
Oh, dude, I love it. The Tournament of Power is amazing.
I know, right? Oh my god.
I was watching the episode soon.
Dude, I was hoping that what is his name? Jurin? I can't pronounce. Yeah, there you go. I was hoping that he was going to be one of the characters announced before launch. I really was, but instead
they might save him for DLC.
Yeah, I mean, due to the fact he has such a big following, he being for DLC would be great. As well as what's the girl who is the I forgot his name. She's an ultimate. She's an ultimate. Huh?
Are you talking about Universe 2?
I don't know. Like the little girls, the two little girls in the Tournament of Power that end up getting destroyed because they got their asses whooped with Hit.
Khalifa. Kale and Khalifa.
Yeah, there you go. Now, I hope to see those two little girls up in this just because they were pretty boss. You got one that pretty much was Super Saiyan level, was no Super Saiyan until they fought, and now she's like Super Saiyan level 3 already in the Tournament of Power. Haven't even been training for that long, and she's Super Saiyan level 3. Yeah, just to see her in a video game, as well as the Ultimate Saiyan. I forgot her name.
Kale.
Yeah, Kale. Where she
turns to like Broly.
Yeah, she turns into Broly.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, she's beast.
And then she actually learned to control it too.
Yep, right. And then she was
without much training, dude, like crazy.
She was keeping up with Goku. I think he was what? He was Goku. Super Saiyan Blue, and she was keeping up.
Yeah.
He had to go full instinct.
And then their fusion as well. They put on the Patera rings.
Oh, dude, he had to go full instinct to kick that woman's ass.
Yeah.
I could just imagine just those two just being in the game and you being able, or at least having the fusion abilities of those two, the fusion characters. But instead, they decided to introduce Beerus, Hit, and Goku Black. Goku Black is interesting since he was a limited character, only for a certain amount of time, but his combos and everything looks awesome. You have the big scythe, and pretty much everything about him just screams awesomeness. Looking at gameplay footage right now, and just him as Super Saiyan Rose is what they call it. I think that's what it's called, right?
Yep. Super Saiyan Rose, yep.
Just to see him in Super Saiyan Rose and all his abilities and everything. I'm excited that he's in the game, but I'm kind of not excited that he's in the game because I was hoping for another character to be in there. But you have any particular opinions about these new characters? Like, what's your favorite out of these six that I stated?
These six? Oh, Goku Black by far, dude.
Goku Black over Kid Buu?
Yeah, Goku Black over Kid Buu, because I thought it was actually pretty cool how they actually made Goku a villain. How they made him a villain.
Well, yeah, I mean, this whole season of Super Saiyan, Dragon Ball Super, he's kind of portrayed as the villain, at least from the other universes, because he's the one that initiated the Tournament of Power, which are killing these universes. So he's kind of portrayed as the bad guy, which is pretty interesting. And then they threw in the Super Saiyan, Goku Black as the real villain. That was pretty good too. But I'm looking forward to Kid Buu though. Kid Buu was beast.
Oh, Kid Buu was awesome.
Kid Buu was beast during the anime. Just him just bouncing around and just taking everything. It took it took a spirit bomb to kill him, to annihilate him. And if there was like one small molecule of his body left, he would just regenerate. But
totally bonkers, man, like that guy.
Right?
Awesome though.
Just bouncing all over.
Any of the Boos were awesome, even, man. They were just a great villain.
Yeah, they were. They were really good. I think they topped Cell. The Boos top Cell. Cell I thought was the best until I saw the Buu Saga.
Like, anytime a villain has regeneration properties, like, that just makes it even more like, okay, how are they gonna actually make sure everything is destroyed?
Right? It's just crazy. And the other character that I'm a little bit hyped for is Beerus. You don't really know much about him. I mean, you know about him, but you don't know much about him, because during the movie you see him fight Goku. Goku goes, Super Saiyan Blue, I think, or
Super Saiyan God this time, yeah. Super Saiyan God, yeah.
Super Saiyan God, and they fight, and then he ends up falling asleep, or at least playing like he falls asleep, knowing that he probably could have just destroyed the crap out of Goku at any given time. So he sort of has a little mystery behind him. And even in the character reveal, from what I've read, it's still a little mystery behind him. But Hit, on the other hand, Hit is straight up interesting, because they use his time shift, I think that's what it's called?
Time skip.
They use this time skip abilities. They actually implemented that into the game, which is pretty interesting in itself. It's an ultra move, or at least a tier 4 move, from what I can see. Actually, sorry, it's a tier 2 move from what I can see. And it looks interesting. It's just, I mean, there's just so much that we really can't talk about because we really don't have full-blown footage of these characters. This is all just from a Japanese magazine.
I know what you're going to be doing when you get this game. You're going to be streaming it.
Oh, dude, I'm going to stream the crap out this game.
I'm going to watch. I'm definitely going to watch.
It's gonna be good. But what I'm contemplating on now is, do I want to get it on PlayStation or do I want to get it on PC? What do you think the community is gonna be better on? Personal opinion.
Well, if they're gonna do tournaments, it's gonna be on console.
It's gonna be on console, yeah. That is true. I'll probably end up getting on console, and I guess maybe see if I can bite the bullet for that PlayStation Plus crap. But I mean, yeah. Do you got anything else you want to talk about on this glorious day of awesomeness?
No, No, I ain't got nothing else.
Man, you're so quiet, man. Why are you so quiet? Why am I always the talkative one? Huh? Why am I the big mouth and you're the quiet mouth?
Because you're the host. Like you're the one that does the segues and into different subjects and stuff like that.
Man, why is that gotta be me? Why can't it be you? Why I gotta be in the spotlight? I don't want to be in the spotlight, man. Got me
Because
crying
we
over
agreed
here.
I was the co-host.
Touche. All right, guys, this is going to conclude this particular episode. Hope you guys like it. If you do, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do whatever you got to do to support this. I'm Black Oni Baka.
And I'm your shadow.
Holla at your boys. Till next time. Deuces.
Later.